Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Terratech. We're going to go ahead and continue where we left off last time, where we were... we had made this... we had cleared off a bridge, that's right. We had made this right at the end there. Alright. Alright. This doesn't have a ton of lift because it doesn't really have enough to... It doesn't really have enough lift for it to effectively fly upwards. Oh no. We went too far. Luckily, we can get some height when we need to from the boosters. Alright, let's pop over this way. All enemies cleared. In fact, the bridge we cleared was that one, right there. Whew, okay. Apparently we got some experience from something dying. Alright. Thing is too bulky for this propeller. Uh-oh. Whew, there we go. Corrected ourselves. Dump that, because those guys have killed us in the past. Alright, there's that one gone. Oh, this thing is so bulky that it's hard to control. I mean, at least it hits like a truck, but... Dang it. Alright, go back up here. We need a new propeller, please. Thank you. Gosh, if it isn't open or in the air, it's like nearly impossible to get this thing off the ground without the boosters. Whoop! I accidentally started taking a screenshot. Oops. Alright, let's, come around here. There we go. And apparently that was a separate mission entirely. Alright. Let's pop over here. Relax while we're sliding down. We're gonna have to do some redesigning so we can actually fly without having to do a booster. Which I think is gonna need to be like a complete redesign. Because that's... I mean, yes, it's technically a flyer, but it's got like almost no lift. Well, that's one way to solve that. That was not what I meant by a full redesign. Gosh dang it. Alright. Let's go ahead and put down a... Let's put down an adventure flanking cab. I feel like using that. Partially because it's so easy. Or it's such a simple piece that it'll be super easy to start the design with. Alright. Let's go ahead and start with the venture blocks. Alright. Doing that, and then I want to make another plane. So let's go ahead and use the Venture Speed Wing Expander, or Tail Expander. Tail Wing Expander, jeez. Alright, there we go. Then let's go ahead and do... let's see. Zero propeller. Is that actually a propeller, or is it... Or is it a booster? Alright, this is actually a propeller. So let's go ahead and put on this and this on both sides. Cool. Then let's go ahead and put on the wings, which I'm going to use left delta wing and right delta wing. Wait, I put that's a left, isn't it? Yeah, that's a left. No wonder I put it on backwards. Alright, and right delta wing. Good. And then we have better future wing we'll use for the front wings. Like so. let's go ahead and grab the cruise missiles. I can put one there and one there. Is that the same on both? Nope. This one needs to come one more forward. I'd also like to add on a radar. Like so, thank you. Surveying radar. Okay. Good. Now we just need something for landing. Oh gosh, dang it. Luckily, it looks like I'm actually safe. For whatever reason, it's just playing that music. Put that on the back wheel. And then have 2 on the front. With right here and right here. And something for front, for pull towards the front, other than a propeller. Okay, and we can also add in a pip machine gun launcher. Because why not? Oop, that was not what I meant to do. Thank you. And again, this is an airplane. Woo! Alright, there we go. This is a lot faster. And a lot... Also has a lot more pull downward, but... I like this. This is a good one. But it does have a lot of downward pull. This is a true... Alright. This is a true fighter jet. Because holy crap, it is fast, and it's got the rockets that launch forward out of it. Oh, I gotta hold, like, I basically have to hold, keep holding the, S key to keep flying, keep myself from going downward, because I'm gonna fly a little higher, and then I'll show you. Here's what happens when I stop letting go of the S key for 1 full second. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. It does loops. Or that was 3 seconds anyway. It does loops on its own. Do a loop. Do a flip. And I'm sure I could do this forever. I do like the cruise missiles on this, though. Hello? Groundhog? Yeah, they got me, those creepy crawlies. The Spider King, and he sent his flies after me. Oh, I need some new wheels. The flies, they're his minions. They guard him, and he makes new flies all the time. Here comes more flies now. Ah, I'm getting out of here. Yes, I hear about all those techs you've been attacking. Ow. No, I lost the wing. No, no. I want... Cancel. What a picture. Fighter jet. What a picture, though. Just in the middle of being exploded. Whew. Alright. Well, if we're gonna fight the Spider King, we're gonna have to do specific design for them, which we aren't going to do this episode, but we can set up a base of operations to work from. Can we make another fighter jet? No. Missing blocks. Let's go ahead and pop over here. Gonna go ahead and place that, and that on it. Then I'd like to put on a hair bubble. Alright. We need... What do we need? We're gonna go ahead and make ourselves a mech. Or a tech. To take them on. But... Actually, I have an idea. And we're not gonna... Again, we're not doing it this episode. Today, we'll just design, like, ourselves. But I think it's time that we start using some of these AI modules and get, like, a little swarm of AI to help us out. Alright, let's start with the basics. Starting off with this. Just a solid chunk right there. Then we can go ahead and throw on an Hawkeye ion battery on the back like so. Then we can add in... I also wanted to check this. Just, we don't need to be anchored for... Do we need to be anchored for the solar panel to work? We do. Shame. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this remote charger going. Let's grab the Venture Shield Projector. Good amount of soak, low drain on power. But I know that the area is really small that it affects. So you want to use those around critical areas, I guess. Which I guess fits the inner part pretty well. Like so. Then let's go ahead and cover this battery up. Good. Then let's start thinking about some wheels. let's try out these. Or, no, not like that. Come on. Like that, thank you. Ooh, good turning radius, good speed. Okay, good grip. I'll take that. Then we're going to want something powerful on top. This is like not quite the perfect size, but it's pretty good. In fact, what I want to do is actually just expand it out. Because of that. Good. Go ahead and throw those on. Then on the sides there, let's throw on this and this. Alright. Let's put, even though it's kind of just for decoration, I'd like to put those on. Because those are going to almost certainly get destroyed immediately. And then let's put on some Venture Uzis. And then on top of these two cannons, we can put... one of these. You know what? Let's do it. This thing is going to be... it's got so much firepower that it's knocking itself over. So, that means we need an axis gyro. Let's put a couple of those right there. And now, it still comes pretty close to knocking us over, but... when all three guns fire at once. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take a snapshot of this, and we're going to call it Big Blast. Thing is, this isn't even the most powerful we could have made this, I guarantee it. Because we have bigger guns. Like this. We could have put this on top instead. I'm just gonna put that there for now. Because I just want to see it. I mean, that's cool, but not as cool. I'm gonna put this back on. And then I'm going to go ahead and suck that up. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, as well as hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload. I do upload every single day. Also, help me hit my subscriber goal of 350 subscribers. As the recording of this video, we're currently at 247, so it's still a very long ways away. But because of all you beautiful people, I know we can do it. Also, our subscribers have been dropping lately. Please hit that subscribe button to help counter it. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye!